Hello everyone, it's your boy, Kion Prince, and today we are looking at the Taka and Mufasa plushes off of the Disney store. These just arrived today. I accidentally left them sitting on my porch for 3.5 hours because I didn't realize that they came today. I just happened to randomly think, oh, maybe I should check the tracking on that, and they had been delivered. So, oh, this actually has a tear strip. Let's utilize that. Let's give this a tear strip rating. It's like a strip right here. I'm not sure if I can see it. Also, it looks like someone like walked on this. Oh, look in here. They're both in here. There's our little sneak peek. So I'm just gonna pull a random one out. I think this is Mufasa, given the coloration. Oh no, I think that's Taka actually. He looked yellower. He's in a bag, not a velociraptor, unlike all the other plushes we've been getting. If I'm not mistaken, I think these might be a Disney Store exclusive. I don't know if they sell them in the parks or not. But here's him. Oh wow. Taka. These have 1994 tags, which I think is a little confusing since they're not the same world really, but it might just be because it's more recognizable and more people enjoy the original, so that might be why. It also might just be for consistency's sake as well. Editing Kion here. I do think it might be a consistency thing because I actually noticed that the tag that I had saved off a pair of socks also had this artwork on it, so it might actually just be like a consistency thing. Just the look of these kind of vaguely remind me of what I remember some of the more vintage plushes looking like from pictures I've seen. So, there's a little face. Editing Kion again. I think this is what I was thinking of, and it honestly looks absolutely nothing like either of them. And neither does any of the other vintage plushes I've been seeing, so I think I'm just stupid. He looks so happy. He kind of feels like a vintage plush. He feels softer, not quite as much of the same feel, but kind of similar. I just compared the feel of this Taka plush to the feel of my vintage Bambi plush. They feel nothing alike. Again, stupid. Maybe if one were brand new, that's what they would feel like. So I'm wondering if they were trying to go for a vintage plush aesthetic. His snout is really soft. Inside the tag, it just says how Disney has been working to raise money to protect animals, including lions and their habitats, so that's nice. I know they have worked I think specifically with the Lion Project as well. I want to say in 2019 they used the funding from that film to donate towards lion conservation, and I think they're doing the same with the Mufasa movie. His forehead dots are kind of like airbrushed on. I don't really like it. Feels a little crusty. Not entirely a fan of that, but next is Mufasa, the titular bitchular, as Athena P would say. She actually did a Lion Guard video. I'll link her channel and her stuff. You might have already heard of her. She's pretty popular at this point, but really good content creator. Here's Mufasa. Let's try that. Honestly, I don't like him as much as I like Taka. Even his face shape, I just don't like as much. And he feels so unnecessarily thick. I don't know, I actually don't like him as much. He doesn't have the, cub spots on his head. The tails. His is gray, Taka's is brown, and Taka's is also not as big. Taka looks like a baby, actually. Are they even, like, actually marked? On themselves. Yeah, they have the, Mufasa label right there. But Taka looks like a little newborn. With the way his tail is and the way he has those spots on his head, he looks like a newborn. And Mufasa looks... he kind of looks like the lion cub from that one Disney movie, Into the Wild or something like that. At least from how I remember it. I don't know, he looks a little... I mean, he's cute. He just looks a little weird. I think his head looks too small for his body. I think they could have done better on Mufasa, to be honest. I don't know. He's a little cursed. Just a wee bit, but he's still cute. A bit cursed, but otherwise okay. Yeah, honestly, I think Taka is my favorite out of these two. He just doesn't look nearly... I mean, his proportions look better. He doesn't look extraordinarily thick. I like his face shape better. They kind of did Mufasa dirty. I'm not gonna lie. Look at his snout. He has like an underbite. I feel like they leaned... I feel like they're trying to make them distinguishable. And I feel like they leaned a little too hard into Mufasa's buffness and broadness for what's supposed to be a plush of a cub. And I feel like that was the issue that occurred here. Y'all, he has a bigger chin than Build-A-Bear Mufasa. His chin is bigger. This is supposed to be an adult man, and he has a smaller chin than a cub. Oh my word. That's so funny. I mean, yes, animals can have, like, parts of them that they grow into, but I feel like it just doesn't... I feel like they made him look too... Like, his head looks too small for his broad shoulders. I think he's a little bit cursed. I like his colors, though. They did a good job, like, making them distinguishable, even off colors alone. Like, Taka doesn't have an underbelly coat color. Mufasa, his top lip is a separate color than Taka's is. Obviously, we went over the tail differences. They have... Taka has cub spots and Mufasa doesn't on his head. They have different eye colors going on. Mufasa's are more of a brown and Taka's are yellow. Taka has a little bit of hair. He seems more characterized than Mufasa does. Oh wait, Mufasa does have cub spots. Wait, they're just way more subtle. I'm not sure if that picks them up or not. He has little, like, subtle cub spots on the top of his head. Okay, so he does have them. And they don't seem spray painted on the way that Taka's are, and I kind of wish Taka's were put on in the same method, but it also might just because his aren't as, aggressive. But yes, they did do a very good job on characterizing them to be their own people. It's just unfortunate that part of Mufasa's characterization is that he looks very disproportionate and thick for no reason. Okay, Taka also has paw pad coloration, which Mufasa does not have. His paw pads are the same color as the rest of his paws. So yes, they do have different designs, which makes sense. If you actually study the characters in the film, they are differential. Like, there are ways to differentiate them easily. I see a lot of people saying they look identical. Yes, they have similar looks because they're going for realistic lion colors, but they aren't identical. If you take more than 2 seconds to look at them, you can easily tell who's supposed to be who. But yeah, I think they did a good job trying to translate that to plushes in making the plushes more dynamic to each other. And they obviously took a little bit of coloration liberties, I think, too, to just really drill in that. Oh. Huh? Give me a moment here. Wait just a damn minute. Okay, I was just checking the listing real quick to make sure. Because the way his ears are folded like this, in the backs of them, for a second I thought they put them on backwards. But no, this is the correct way, which I thought would be weird since Mufasa's also have that white. Mufasa's doesn't have any coloration on the back. But that's really bizarre. The way they did them makes it feel like an inner ear shape. That's so weird. But that is more characterization to separate him from Mufasa. So yes, these are the two boys. Overall, I really enjoy them. I think they're super cute. They costed, I believe, $26.99 each, which together with shipping and all that was like, I think like $63, so give or take. So for both of them, it's quite pricey. So do with that what you will. That being said, if you were to get one over the other, personally, I would probably go Taka. I think they did better with him, which is really odd since Mufasa's the titular bitchular. But yeah, if you can only get one, I'd vote Taka. Obviously, that's personal preference, though. Maybe you think Mufasa's cuter. But yeah, I do find it odd that none of them have like differentiation on their tags. I know who they are because I bought them online and it said who they are in the listings, but their tags don't specify, so if you were to just buy them like randomly or find them in the store, you might not know who they are or which is which. I mean, if you watch the movie, you'd probably be able to like know, just make an educated guess, but for like parents buying stuff, you know, or grandma buying something for their Lion King obsessed grandchild, might not be able to tell. But overall, good plushes. I would give Taka 10 out of 10. I can't find a, well, actually, okay, 9.5 out of 10 just because of this. That's the only thing I have wrong with him, really. Yeah, his ears are a little funky, but this is the part that bothers me the most, is like the texture of his cub spots. Mufasa, I would give a 7 out of 10. His proportions just are so bad, in my personal opinion. And I just think it's weird that they did more to make Taka a unique plush than Mufasa. Taka has way more characterization as a plush than Mufasa does, and I think that's really weird that you wouldn't give the main character, who's also the good guy character, more characterization than the secondary character who's, you know, a murderer. But besides that, they're still cute. Taka will probably go on my pillows with my other favorite plushes. Mufasa will probably get banished to the chair. But let me know in the comments which one you prefer better and whether or not you've snagged one of these guys for yourself. And have a great day. The brighter, I still remember my mother.
Savannah, I'm coming home. Savannah, we'll never be alone. Savannah, the beauty of the world. Savannah, let's all take a walk. Savannah.